Hey guys, COLDBREW here. Welcome back to the free-to-play account. Actually, yeah, the time has come. I'll be giving away the account. I unfortunately do not have the time to invest anymore on this account. I haven't been playing it, honestly. If I'm gonna be honest, in the past 10 days, haven't played much on the account. But I will say, for the 75 or so days that I did play the account, I managed to progress through a lot of things. We'll cover that today. I'll be giving away the account plus some gems, guys. As part of being a creator for Raid, I'm able to give away gems. So if you're not interested on the account, but you want to win some free stuff, just go here, guys. Copy your ID down below in the comments of the video. Only do this if you're interested in the gems. If you're interested in the account, leave any other comment. Okay, saying it again. If you're interested in the gems, leave your unique ID. If you want the account, leave down a comment. Okay, you can do both if you want to. All right, you can do both. Just saying. So I can separate on who wins the account and who wins the gems, and we don't get any problem. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you around the account. There's a 2x going on. I want to pull this sacred just for the sake of it. I'm not gonna pull the rest of the shards. I haven't participated at all in this. Oh, a Vrask, actually, that's a good one. Big heal through the A1. And if you give him crit, he heals the team a lot. So that's gonna make orcs a little bit easier. But I'll show you guys the account, show you guys what I've accumulated over the 80 days or so of playing. And let's get started. Missions, Arbiter, done. I have Arbiter already. Ramantu and Mario's missions, didn't do anything on them. Barely did any missions for Ramantu, but that's part of not playing. But Great Hall investment, level 59, good investment. I actually scattered my points throughout because we were gaining points as part of the competition I was doing for the Hell Hades tournament. So I do have a good spread around of all the points, but accuracy is maxed out. And then I would say going for the crit damage is a good way to get some damage through, but accuracy is generally preferred. I prefer it, honestly. Even though we have lots of sets currently that give us lots of bonuses, even the gear ascensions right now can give you an accuracy bonus. I still feel that accuracy just helps you. If you're planning to push this account to the end game, please focus on accuracy. If you don't care about the end game, you don't care about playing the game and focusing on the City of Shintranos, the hard Doom Tower, you're not focusing on the Sand Devil in the future, then the accuracy might not be that important to you. Area bonuses. Also, I've invested some time when I was actively playing the account. I was doing live arena. I'm in silver live arena on the account. And I do have some good Demon Lord bonuses invested in there, and nothing else, nothing too much. If I'm being honest, just level ones for the most part, but at least it's there. It's something. I've been on accounts for takeovers, huge accounts where they have 0, 0, 0, 0 everywhere and 0 crest farmed. It's I know you have to be really invested in an account to actually also play live arena, but it is what it is. So moving forward, let's actually see the champions, and I'll show you guys what I have in terms of legendaries. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendaries, 3 summoned, 3 acquired. Rathalos from the daily login, Armans from a fusion, Arbiter, we all get her, Grohag, Valkyrie, which is the MVP on the account. With Armans here, she is 0 basically. Lysandra is a 0, except for maybe her faction, which ties in with Arbiter, right? But Valkyrie is the MVP here. She would be the one I would invest in if I was given this account and people told me, okay, COLDBREW, here it is. What you gonna do with it? Valkyrie. Max her out. I've got 7 skill books right here waiting to go. So you can definitely use it. Hopefully this lands on the cooldown reduction on her stand firm skill. And that should allow you to make an ultra nightmare team. Honestly, just adding her onto your clan boss team with a good setup should allow you to push through. She does need a ton of books though if you get unlucky with the books. So have that in mind. But Valkyrie will be the way to go. And in terms of other champions, just have a look, guys. Have a look. There's a fly here. Have a look. I have Seer already with a 1-star blessing ready to go. I mean, it gives her something, some sort of damage. I've got some good epics here. Nothing too amazing, if I'm going to be brutally honest, in terms of the epics and their power. Lots of rares. Some of them needed for the Raz infusion if you want to do that. If not, there's a ton of stuff here. There's this guy also needed for the Mikage And I think I have 1 or 2 more epics needed for me. Can I get this one? I think 1 more I have, but some good epics here. And then the reserve vault has lots of food available to make the next level 60. So I have 2 5-stars, 3 level 40s, and a bunch of 4-stars. So that's your next 6-star, which should be Valkyrie if you get the account. Boom, just like that, you get her going. Maybe I'll need to do the potions. Yeah, maybe you'll need to do potions, but I can farm the highest difficulty of all the potion dungeons. So at least there's that. In terms of other epics, usable epics, okay? What do I have? Mordecai, part of the daily login. Aox, Jureg with masteries. Anax with masteries. Eviscerator. Eviscerator, this was my best void, guys. This literally was my best void on the account that at the time I could level up. And I have Apothecary leveled up with masteries. That's pretty cool. Kale, of course. Sandlash, didn't use her much, honestly, but I still have her at 6 stars. We got Mistrider, maybe he could have been nice for the account. Rockbreaker, level 50 is pretty solid. And then after that, it's Luria, and actually the one I summoned today, Rask, is pretty good, pretty good. So that's in terms of the champion. So good, it's a good account. It's not an amazing account, but with Armands there sitting at the 4-star blessing, and then we have let me kill this damn fly. I think I killed it. I think I killed it. 4-star on the Armands. I'm not gonna edit it out, it's funny. 6-star on the director draft is pretty huge, by the way. And talking about blessings, have a look at what's sitting in the blessings vault right here. Soul collection, I have a 6-star for Harima. Will this account ever get a Harima? I don't know. I doubt it. It's just 1 champion out of 250 legendaries or whatever we have for non-voids. Getting her though, and a 6-star blessing is so huge that I didn't have the heart to sell it. Then we have a 5-star blessing for a couple of champions plus War Maiden. Obviously, guys, this was free to play, so all of this was just pure random stupid luck. And I even had a mythical or 2 blessing which I sold when I was doing the Armands fusion. So yeah, that you also have to have that in mind. So pick up the gems, pick up the energy from that. And in terms of the fusion that is going on right now, since I didn't play for the past 10 days, it's a loss, but it's not the end of the world. It's more of a Hydra champion, which this account kind of needs the help with, but come on. In terms of anything else, Nightmare you can do with the 2 key very comfortably, as I do. All right, crit rate, all right, crit rate gloves. Come on, give me a sacred. Of course not. Would have been nice for like the final video on the free to play. And yeah, 2 key on the Nightmare, 1 key on Brutal with the quick battle. It's pretty easy, just click on it. If you have the 3rd key, if you're on the account, just quick battle on Brutal. Look at that, 30 million. Anax is pretty good, and he's not even built like really properly. My clan boss team is kind of a mess if you think about the possibilities that you can have with all the epics that are available in the game. But it still does its work. 2 key Nightmare is insane. It's not up there yet for the 4 key on Ultra Nightmare. I never tried pushing it that much because I didn't feel like I had just the team for it. But it works. It works for that one. For Hydra, if you push it, you gotta manual it. You can do the normal and get the 1 key. It depends also on the rotation for the Hydra. So I have a few of the fragments for that one, but it's not really like 14 fragments. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. 14 fragments, 14% closer to Mithrala. So there's that. And then everything else. Arena, sitting at gold 4, you gotta push it. Once you log on to the account, you gotta make sure you push and get onto the gold 5 so you don't drop. You can get 15 losses per day, and then after that you don't lose. But if you kind of do your refreshes every day, oh, this probably gonna beat us, isn't he? He's too fast. Now if you control him, should be right. But with Armands in there, with Arbiter, Armands is almost 300 speed, so it's a pretty solid team. Not just to farm the single person defenses, those you gotta farm for sure, but like even this team, I'm comfortable I should be able to beat, just because of Armands in there, Because look at that, you stun everybody, you hit them a little bit, Arbiter boost, you get the HP burns down, and then we get Rathalos to clear off the remaining guys. So it's a team that you can farm. Like once I got Armand, I didn't have to worry about the one-person team so much. If I don't see a speed lead in there, I'm quite comfortable in terms of beating the enemies. Okay, it just depends. Just go blindly. This is not an end game account. It's a free-to-play account. Tag Arena, I neglected it. I was in Bronze 3. But yeah, you can slowly push this if you build the champions. I bought the energy and the shards just to have it on the account. Account has like 2,000 energy. In terms of dungeons, comfortably you can farm Dragon 20, Dragon 25 also. It's kind of slow though at 3 minutes. So if you rather do like 136, 2 minutes, you do 20, especially for tournaments. Same thing for Ice Golem. You can farm 20, but don't. It's just stupid. I didn't try pushing it more after I got Arbiter, but with Valkyrie and stuff in there added now into the mix, you can definitely push it. Spider, you can definitely farm 20 with the team that I have. If I had like a cold heart, it would have made things so much smoother, but I didn't. So there's that. And then for Fire Knight, the same kind of thing, 3 minutes 40. It's kind of slow. But with what I had, I was using a Viscerator. I mean, come on, to beat this. So it wasn't like the best team possible, but it's there and it's usable. Everything else, Arcane Keep and stuff, you can all farm. Farm all the final difficulties for every one of them. I don't think I had an issue for any of them. With Armand, it made PvE kind of a joke. Sand Devil, you don't farm this, guys. Until you can farm 15, it's kind of a waste. Like getting 70 to 90 of these is basically zero, right? If I did 6 of these today, wouldn't even get 500, right? 500 of these. So it's 1 summon per 2 days. Very slow. You can eventually though farm if you can get to the higher difficulties. You can farm these, but it's in the higher difficulties. That's why it's not even worth, especially refreshing. Please do not do it. It's only worth if you can do like a little bit of the higher difficulties, but the Eternal Soul Essences are where it's at. With Valkyrie in the mix, maybe you can push a little bit higher, but usually it's when Geomancer is available on the account when things become a little bit easier for Iron Twins. Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun, it's out of the question at the moment, unfortunately. And then Faction Wars, I didn't push much. 265 stars. I know others got 600 stars and stuff. Like one person from the community got 680 stars. It's quite insane, but as I said, the amount of things you have to do to play an account such as this one to its full potential, it's more than a full-time job. Pushing Arena, Tag Arena, Live Arena, Faction Wars, Clown Boss, Hydra, Doom Tower, Cintranos, dungeon farming, fusions. It's a lot. It's a lot of things. So take your picking with what you want to do and what you want to focus, but you know, eventually getting Lydia is amazing, right? And Cursed City, it really depends on the last rotation. I could push a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Some of the bosses are doable. Depends on the champions available and your willingness to manual things. So as I said, guys, this is the video. This is the account. Gonna close it off, keep it short. Maybe I want to do one void. I mean, I want to see a cold heart, but I'll leave the rest for you guys. Of course I wouldn't get a cold heart. My void luck was very bad. My normal summons was very bad, the luck in it. So I'm not surprised. I want to give the account to somebody who might have just started. You guys might have just started playing the game, or you just want to have this for fun. If nobody comments about getting the account, I'll just quit, I guess, the account and just let it be. But if somebody else out there just does want it, it's like one comment, I'll just give it away with no lottery. But that's it, guys. Thanks all for watching. Thank you for the support in watching this free-to-play series. I'll see you all in the next video. See ya.